Mike had always been careful and passionate about his work. For 40 long years, he had built houses that were not just structures, but also homes filled with dreams, hopes, and countless stories. Each house that Mike constructed was a testament to his dedication and skill. Mike was a talented carpenter, and his work was his pride and joy. As the years passed, Mike realized it was time to put away his tools and retire. He wanted to spend more time with his wife, Martha, who had patiently waited for the day they could travel and enjoy sunsets together. His children, now grown and living in different cities, also wanted him to visit and play with his grandchildren. Mike felt a mix of joy and melancholy. After all, carpentry had been his life. Reluctantly, Mike agreed. He didn't want to disappoint Jack, but his heart wasn't in it anymore. He was ready to rest, dreaming of lazy days with Martha and visits to his grandchildren. As he started working on the new project, his enthusiasm waned. He used cheaper materials, cut corners, and didn't pay attention to the details that had always defined his work. The house was built quickly, but it lacked the soul and precision that Mike's work usually had. When the final house was completed, Mike felt a strange sense of relief mixed with regret. He knew he hadn't done his best, but he was ready to move on. He handed the keys to Jack, expecting nothing more than a simple thank you. To Mike's surprise, Jack gathered everyone at the site. All of Mike's colleagues and friends were present, and there was an air of anticipation. "Mike," Jack announced, "this house is not just an ordinary project. It is a gift for you. This is our way of saying thank you for all the years of hard work and dedication." Mike stood frozen, keys trembling in his hand. The house he had built half-heartedly was now his. Truth hit him hard. He had built his own house, and he had done it poorly. Tears filled Mike's eyes as he looked at Jack and his colleagues. I didn't know," he stammered. "I'm sorry, I could have done better." Jack placed a comforting hand on Mike's shoulder. "It's okay, Mike. We know you've always been dedicated all these years. This house is still a testament to your commitment, even if it's not your best work." That night, Mike sat on the porch of his new house, reflecting on the day's events. He felt a deep regret, but also a newfound realization. He vowed to fix his mistakes, to correct the shortcomings he had caused, and to ensure the house truly reflected his craftsmanship. In the following months, Mike poured his heart and soul into the house. He replaced the cheap materials with quality ones, repaired the corners he had cut, and meticulously rebuilt every detail. Martha often joined him, bringing lunch and sitting by his side as he worked. They talked about dreams, future, and the lessons they had learned throughout their lives. Mike's colleagues also noticed the change and frequently stopped by to help. It became a community effort, and the house gradually transformed into a beautiful home, full of love and care. One warm afternoon, as Mike was finishing the final touches on the porch, Jack came to visit him. "You've done a wonderful job, Mike," he said, admiring the house. "It's more than I ever imagined." Mike smiled, his heart filled with pride and satisfaction. He had turned what started as a mistake into a masterpiece, a home that truly reflected his dedication and skill. The house now stood as a testament to his life's work and the love he had for his family and friends. "Thank you, Jack," Mike replied, feeling grateful for the second chance he had been given. And so, Mike enjoyed his retirement with Martha, visiting their children and grandchildren, and knowing that he had left behind a legacy of craftsmanship, dedication, and love. The house he built would forever remind everyone of the skilled carpenter who never gave up on his passion, even when faced with challenges.